The West Highland Line in Scotland is renowned for its breathtaking beauty and iconic landmarks, but does it live up to the hype? To find out, I took a train journey from Glasgow over the Scottish Highlands and ran a moor to Fort William to see what makes this line so special.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Glasgow, and welcome to George Square, where we're going to take a train ride from Glasgow to Fort William on what a lot of people call the best train ride in the world, or the best scenic train ride in the world. But anyway, we're going on the West Highland Line, so without further ado, let's just jump right in. Let's go.
And it only took me getting ready in the hotel room for the weather to go from this to this. But we start today at Glasgow Queen Street Station, the start of the West Highland Line.
So as you can see, it's since getting ready in the hotel and making my way the 3 steps from the hotel to Queen Street, it started raining. I hope this isn't going to be a bad omen for this trip. You know what we're like with train rides. Yeah, we tend to get caught in rain for some unlucky reason. I'm not sure if I'm cursed or something, but hey ho. Yeah, let's go grab a coffee and then get settled, because we've got about an hour or so to wait until the train.
Perfect, thank you.
Right, coffee is got. It's getting a bit busy now that one of the trains is leaving for Aberdeen, so usually the station here gets a bit busy when the train from Aberdeen, Inverness or Edinburgh are getting ready to leave. Yeah, getting a bit busy and then it'll quieten down again. It comes in waves. Just wait for it to quieten down again, then maybe get a seat and just wait for our train. The train to Fort William, I believe, takes about 3 or 4 hours. It goes up in splits at, what's the name of the station again? It begins with C, doesn't it? I'll put it here. But anyway, that's where it goes to. Anyway, having my coffee now, just wait for a station to get quiet and then have a seat. Edinburgh train. Yeah, if you want to help the channel, support the channel, buy me my coffee, then consider signing up to Patreon below. There's a load of benefits there for everyone to enjoy. I'm hoping to get early access as well for everyone on Patreon. So once that's done, yeah, should be able to get videos a week early. So not there yet, but we're getting there. Anyway, I'm gonna have this. You know, I think this is the first time we've done a video in Queen Street Station since it's been renovated. Looks quite nice, doesn't it? Although, I have noticed there's no more W. Smith. And I need a toothbrush. You don't really miss a thing until it's gone, do you? But that's what's happened. Right, I suppose we better get our tickets then. Not much of a queue just now, and it's not that busy, so yeah, just gonna grab the ticket just now.
Glasgow Queen Street is the main station for handling rail transport to the north of Scotland from Glasgow. The other larger station, Glasgow Central, handles all other rail transport.
Right, got me tickets. Now just wait a little bit longer for the train. Shouldn't be too long now. It's on the board. Yeah, about half an hour to wait now.
Pulling in, you can see the Class 156 Sprinter that operates on the West Highland Line. These are the main kind of train that you will find on this line.
Okay, so I am taking a bit of a gamble at the moment. I've changed onto the later train just because of the weather. Just going to try and get some good views out the window rather than just rain, because it says the weather's meant to clear by evening. So I have changed onto the last train of the day. So with light as well, I'm not sure it's going to match up. I'm hoping it is. Sunset is meant to happen sort of 20 minutes after we arrive into Fort William, so bit of a gamble at the moment, but hopefully it'll pay off with the weather.
And after a few short hours wait, it was time for us to board the train to Fort William.
Getting on board now, thankfully. That was a long wait.
The West Highland Line operates a variety of trains, but today we'll be travelling on this Class 156 Sprinter. Getting on board, the train has a classic Scotrail design with a 2-2 seating configuration. I do also like the fact that on this train, the windows are quite large, which should be great for the views.
Got good window seating. That's what I was after.
The first leg of this journey will see us heading through the suburbs of Glasgow towards Clydebank, and from there the line follows the Clyde River through Dumbarton on its way to Helensburgh. The views following the Clyde are nice, but the weather is closing in, giving me some cause for concern as it could scupper our chances of seeing this line at its most beautiful. As we pass through Helensburgh and Helensburgh Upper Station, let me talk a little bit about this line. The West Highland Line extends all the way from Glasgow to Fort William. It is one of Scotland's most scenic and longest railway routes. It was constructed in the late 19th century, with the initial section between Glasgow and Fort William opening in 1894. The extension to Mallaig was completed in 1901, enhancing the line's connectivity with the west coast through Lochaber. Originally designed to boost industry and transportation in the Highlands, it quickly became a lifeline for remote communities, linking them to the much larger urban areas of Scotland's central belt. The line's popularity with tourists is largely due to its breathtaking landscapes. It's known for its great panoramas of the Scottish mountains, lochs and dense forests. This journey all the way to Mallaig does also include the iconic Glenfinnan Viaduct, famously featured in the Harry Potter films, although we are not going on that part of the line today. The combination of historical significance and stunning scenery has made the West Highland Line a beloved journey for railway enthusiasts, hikers and those looking to experience the beauty of Scotland's Highland landscapes. The West Highland Line is also served by the Caledonian Sleeper, which departs from Fort William and goes all the way to London King's Cross.
Bunk's closed down. Doesn't mean can't film anything, but it's really hard to film stuff around. Almost impossible. Beginning to think this gamble hasn't paid off.
But enough from me, as this is where the line is meant to get good. So I'll shut up and let you enjoy it. That is, if the weather allows it. Eventually we pull into the station of Crane Lara. This is where the train splits in two, with one section heading to Oban and the other section that we are on heading to Fort William. Once the train had split and each section was under its own power, we were once again off on our way to Fort William, and we were heading for the part of the line travelling over Rannoch Moor. Having been totally blessed with some amazing views in what was surprisingly epic lighting due to the cloud cover, we make our way through the Loch Aber countryside towards Fort William. Getting into Fort William, what can I say? Overall, I was very impressed with the West Highland Line. The scenery was stunning, the train was adequately comfortable, the staff were really friendly, so if you're looking for a good train journey through the Scottish Highlands, this is definitely worth considering. My ticket today cost me £38 one way with a rail card, which I found reasonable given the experience and the distance that this train covers.
Right. Fort William.
Thank you.
Right, now this train does actually have the new carriage that's all nicely painted for like cyclists and mountain bikers going up into the Highlands, so we're just going to have a quick look at that on our way past and then make our way into town, into Fort William and get our hotel.
This carriage at the front of the train is mainly designed for bikes, for those that are heading up to the Highlands for some mountain biking. Personally, I think this is a great addition to the service. Fort William Station itself is one of the larger stations in the Highlands. Playing host to the Caledonian Sleeper and its lounge, there is also a cafe, a ticket office and a shop.
So anyway, people, there we are. The West Highland Line from Glasgow Queen Street to Fort William here in the Highlands. Anyway, I thought it was in Argyll and Bute there for a minute for some reason, I don't know why, but it's in the Highlands in Loch Aber. But anyway, what did you think of that journey? I thought it was absolutely fantastic. The scenery just answered our calls from the terrible start we had with all the rain and the fog and all that. And it really did just answer our calls, and yeah, it came through for us. But anyway, people, I'm going to end this video here. If you did like this video, if you like the West Highland Line, let me know down below and please consider subscribing. And as always, people, we will see you all in the next one.